Hi there. This is a quick reading for the collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm posting quite a few readings today, so this is group 4. If this found you, you might find some kind of message in this message. So the first thing I have to say is that you feel a little lost to me. And part of the reason why that is because you are being a version of yourself over here, and then you're being another version of yourself over here for people in your life. It's not that you're not authentic. I believe that you truly are authentic, but there's a sense of being kind of trapped in the sense that you don't necessarily know who you are even. I feel like it's maybe there's something where you need to pay attention when you're alone and like what your thoughts are, what you're doing. It really more like your thoughts of how you perceive things, because what I'm imagining is you think this way about something, and then so-and-so says they think this way, like a different way about something, and then you're like, oh yeah, I think that too. It kind of like not following the crowd, but like appeasing. It feels like you're kind of in that energy. It feels as though too you're very judgmental of yourself and how you show up in the world. You might be kind of in this phase right now where you're actually trying to figure out if you're more, like I saw the King of Swords and the King of Cups in the reverse. Like maybe you used to be more of a logical person, but now you're showing up more in your heart space, or vice versa. It feels like you don't know who you want to be yet, and that's totally okay, but I feel like it's kind of making you feel trapped when you, like, trapped in a space when you aren't necessarily showing up authentically. Like you're putting yourself in a box that you don't even want to be in. Like people are now putting you in because you are putting yourself there, but you don't want to be in that. There might be some old wounds coming to the surface when it comes to other people in general, being around other people and their perception, like their perception of you. But what's interesting to me is that I don't think you even know what their perception is of you. Like you think it's one thing, but it's not actually the truth. Like I feel like the people in your life hold you in a higher regard than you hold yourself. Like you don't give yourself enough credit at all. And Spirit is wanting you to acknowledge your shame about that sort of thing and make sure that you're working on healing it, or any kind of shame that you have about yourself. Like it feels as though the shame is coming from how you used to show up in the world, because you feel like a different person in general. But there's still some like tweaks that you're making, and there's always going to be tweaks you're making, but you get what I'm saying. It's you're needing to like sever the cord from your old version of yourself. So that might be why you're like kind of unsure of how you're going to show up, because you're in between worlds. You're like still like what you want to change and what you want to do, but you're still kind of over here, a little bit. So be kinder to yourself and understand that you've got the strength to do it. Like you've already done tremendous amount of work. And I wonder if that's a Leo trait, like shame. Like that's the first thing I thought when I saw strength. That might be a Leo trait. If you're a Leo, you might struggle with shame in general. So you might want to just kind of offer yourself forgiveness, or acknowledge what you feel shameful for so you can let it go. I feel like I want just a couple more. Like I was going to use the Dead Inside deck, but then I was like, no. So we're going to get 1 or 2 Dead Inside deck cards. because I feel like they're important for this reading. Make us laugh. Yeah, it's feeling, the reason why you feel trapped too is you're kind of bored, like things are feeling redundant for you. Excuse me, wake, work, scroll, repeat. Wake, work, scroll, repeat. The scrolling feels very draining to you right now for some reason. Brutal. Well, that might be a word you needed to hear. I don't know. Burnout cycle, routine collapse. Yeah, you're probably changing, molding yourself into a different version of you with the things you're doing too. So it's a lot. Just make sure you're being kind and gentle to yourself. Sorry about my boyfriend coughing. Doing it again. Oops. Compulsion, bad decision. So like I was saying, you're in between, these worlds where you're like changing into somebody new, but you're still kind of this old version of yourself. So cut yourself some slack right now and just make sure you're kind of eyeing your bad decisions. Part of it feels like scrolling for you, and try to stay in a healthy, good routine for you. Hope this helps.